Very funny. Hey guys, welcome back again. I'm going to be reviewing yet another 1986 film, Short Circuit. It was directed by John Badham, the same one who did War Games, although War Games is arguably better. And it starred Ali Sheedy and Steve Guttenberg. This robot, produced by a government defense company, gets struck by lightning, and instead of wanting to destroy everything, he develops a soft spot and self-awareness, so he's arguably alive. You know, the classic Johnny Five is alive. This was one of the silliest, cheesiest movies of the 80s, although not the worst by a long shot, but definitely up there in cheesiness. It was sort of a comedy, family, sci-fi movie. I guess that's how it's categorized on IMDb. What I like most about Short Circuit is Johnny Five because he's funny, he has all these great one-liners, he keeps quoting movies. Probably favorite part in the movie with him is this guy has a gun, is pointed and he's going to destroy him. He takes it in his hands and he's got the super robot strength and he says, Colt 45, semi-automatic, and crushes at his Play-Doh. Yeah, honestly, number 5, he's the best, he's the best part of the Short Circuit movies because he's funny. He's just plain funny. Not good for a belly laugh, but constant giggles and chuckles. So. Unfortunately, the rest of the cast falls pretty flat. If it was just the robot running shenanigans, it would probably be better. It's nice to see another robot with personality. Johnny Five's like a thin, stretchy version of Wall-E with a completely different personality. What I dislike most about Short Circuit is a toss-up between the cheesy acting and the number of innuendos in there. There are way too many in there for it to be considered a kid's film. There's also the standard swearing, which is in 80s movies, even 80s family movies. They were really fond of going bleepity bleep 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 in PG movies back then. For the scoring of Short Circuit, it had a very interesting story. Not one of the best, but a little bit above average, so that gets an 8 out of 10. The acting was definitely the weak link in Short Circuit, so that gets a 6 out of 10. The script, it was about average for the 80s, so it gets a 7 out of 10. Humor, like I said, if it's just isolated with Johnny Five, the humor's it's funny. It's a funny movie, and maybe it's just me, but I love Johnny Five so much, I'm constantly laughing, so for me, the humor gets a 9 out of 10. The music, it's more that electronic 80s stuff, and like I said, I'm not fond of it. Even though it fit after a while it just gets tedious. I'm more a fan of the classic orchestral scores, you know, John Williams, James Horner, that kind of thing. So, this is just my opinion, but the music is just weak and typical and not so good, so it gets a 6 out of 10. Cinematography's about average, gets a 7 out of 10, giving Short Circuit a Clumsy Jedi final score of 7.1 out of 10. Agree, disagree, post it in the comments, but please keep it clean. Any profanity, including the A word, the D word, or the H word, they will be deleted. So just a heads up, I'm not trying to curb your freedom of speech, but this is my channel, these are my videos, and I have a young niece and nephew who like to watch them on occasion, and I'm trying to keep things clean for them, so please help me with that. Anyway, I'm going to go a little bit out of sequence and review one more movie today, so I will be back then, but until then, this is the Clumsy Jedi signing off. Bye guys!